delicious Singapore hawker food at Holland Village Food Centre. Welcome to another food adventure with Getting Lost. Where are we today? We are at Holland Village Food Centre to try some delicious street food, hawker foods like this Nasi Lemak. And while we are there, why don't we just try some Claypot sesame oil chicken, a comforting homey dish, and some black pepper beef hor fun. Yes, black pepper beef hor fun. So join me at this food centre as I explore all the delicious good food, street foods here, which will happen after the intro. Welcome back. Where are we today? Well, we are at an MRT station. Which one? Well, this one is the Holland Village MRT station, which is on the Circle line. And where we are heading to? We are heading to exit B. So what happens is, once you get to this MRT station, you get out of the gantry and then you turn left. And once you turn left, you just keep walking straight down the corridor. You'll notice that the corridor here is going to be a very, very long corridor, and we're going to walk all the way almost to the end of this corridor. So let's get walking, because it looks to be a very long corridor, very long indeed. And what we hit here now, or beside us now, is actually exit A, which is not the exit we are looking for. If we take this exit, we will actually be on the wrong side of the road. We need to get towards Holland Village, where all the shop houses are. So we need to continue heading down here all the way. Well, not towards the end directly there, but just before the end, because we're heading towards exit B. Yes, so in front of us is actually the lift. If you're going to take the lift, you will head straight down that direction. But no, we're going to turn right here and we're going to take the escalator up. And this will take us up all the way to exit B. And exit B is just right next to the main road. And we just keep walking straight out. And yes, we are out. We are free. The road beside us is actually called Holland Avenue. So once you get down here, you turn left. And you turn left, right in front of you now is actually the iconic shop houses of Holland Village. So you turn left again and head straight down that direction. And in the distance, you can actually see another structure there in glass. That is actually exit C, where if you're actually taking the lift, you actually will exit from there. Okay, so what you do is you just keep walking straight down here, and in front of us now is actually this road called Lorong Liput. Then you just turn, before the road, you turn right and walk straight up all the way to the end. Yes, just keep walking straight up there, you'll reach the food centre. Or alternatively, you can take the lift, which what you do is you just head straight down there. You can see the lift doors there, and exit C. Just head down there and take the lift up all the way to the street level. And when you reach the street level, you actually will come out here at the doors here. So once you get out, you turn right and then you turn left again. And when you turn left, you see there's actually a ramp heading down. And on my left again is actually Holland Avenue. What you're going to U-turn at the end of the ramp and head straight to the road. The road in front of us is actually called Lorong Siput. In Malay, Siput means snail. So once you reach the road, you're going to turn left and walk straight down all the way. In the distance, you can actually see the food centre now. Or alternatively, you can actually cross the pedestrian crossing here. It's safer to use the pedestrian crossing, which is here. Anyway, So once you cross, you head straight down that direction, walk along Lorong Siput. You can walk like a snail if you want to, but if you're crossing the road, I would advise a bit of a faster mode of walking. You do not want to be run over by cars. Even though you are not a snail with a shell, the car will still do a bit of damage to you. Anyway, right in front of you now is actually the food center that we're looking for, which is the Holland Village Food Centre. So this is the food center that we're going to eat our food at. And as you can see around here, surrounding the food center, there are actually lots of restaurants and places to eat, but most of the places are actually not open, or they do not serve the lunch crowd. So for lunch, what do the people nearby do? They come to this food center, or nearby the food center, which is the Holland Drive Food Center. So what are we actually waiting for? We should actually get down from here and head towards the food center and try some of the food here. I think that's a good idea. Let's do that. And what I'm going to eat first here at this food center is from this store called Katong Laksa and Holland Village Nasi Lemak. And over there is the menu with all the prices. So this store is a bit different in that they sell two different items, and there's actually two queues for the items. So in front of me now, in front of the store is actually the queue for the Nasi Lemak, and at the side there is actually the queue for the Laksa. So depending on what you want to order, you need to join the queue accordingly. So what I ordered from here is their Nasi Lemak chicken wing set, which cost me $3.80, and an extra $1.20 for the otak. The otak seems to be quite big, and the rice, this is just a basic Nasi Lemak set. So the rice for this Nasi Lemak, I think they actually did it quite well. There's actually a nice fragrance coming from the rice. The rice also has a nice bite texture to it, just that it's a bit soft. But other than that, it's still a very good coconut rice that goes together with this Nasi Lemak. Then you have the achar here, which is actually pickled vegetables, and the sambal, which I felt that it tasted a bit too sweet. Somehow it just was a bit too sweet. But the sambal chili here, not very spicy, maybe medium spiciness, but I like the consistency of the sambal, which goes very well with the rice. But the item that saved this dish is not the egg. The egg was also not bad. The yolk was still runny. The item that saved this dish was actually the chicken wing, where they did it very well. The skin was nicely seasoned. When they fry it until it's crispy and it's still moist inside. So the chicken wing done very well and actually saved the dish. Without the chicken wing, it would have been a forgettable Nasi Lemak. The chicken wing saved the dish. And now I'm heading to another window to have some Katong Laksa. So what I ordered from this store here is their Katong Laksa without prawns, cost me $3.80. And what you have here is you have a nice bowl of Katong Laksa. The difference of Katong Laksa from other laksas is that you eat this dish with only a spoon, because the noodles are actually pre-cut for you. So all you need to eat this dish is just a spoon. And for here, what suggestion I did to give you is, when you're eating the laksa here, have it with chili, because the sambal here does add lots of flavor into the laksa broth. Without the sambal, the laksa, what can I say, it tastes a bit bland, but with the sambal, when you mix it all in, it does add in some spiciness. It helps to enhance the lemak flavor or the coconut milk flavor in the laksa, and also gives it a very nice dried prawn shrimp flavor into the laksa. Without that, the laksa here will be very bland, but with that, it becomes a nice bowl of pleasant laksa, something that you can eat but nothing to scream about. Next up, we're at this store called Claypot and Stewed Soups, and here they sell lots of different types of traditional Chinese soups that you can try, and also claypot rice and also herbal chicken. But what drew my eye was this item called Claypot sesame oil chicken, which is not a normal dish that you find at this type of stores. So I decided to give it a try, and I ordered from this store that particular item, which cost me $5.50. And what you get, first of all, you get a clay pot where they put in the sesame oil chicken, and the gravy here is still bubbling from the heat, which is nice. One thing I like about this store is they give you lots of chicken pieces and spring onion and gravy, and this gravy and spring onion goes very well together with the white rice. This dish here, if you're not very familiar, is supposed to be a very homey dish. A lot of homes are supposed to cook this dish. People cook it at home to eat. Somehow here it doesn't have much of a homey feel, but I must say they did it quite well. They seasoned the chicken quite nicely. The gravy goes extremely well with the rice. Somehow I think that's the point. But doesn't have a homey feel, but still tastes good. And another very popular store during lunchtime is this store here. What they do is they actually cook noodles or rice, where you can actually have order a meat dish, they put it together with rice. So here, this place here, during lunchtime, there's actually quite a queue. People actually queue up to eat the food here. But what I ordered from here is their black pepper beef hor fun, which actually cost me $5. And I must say, the portion size here is big. So you have this big bowl here at the bottom there, full of hor fun or rice noodle. The rice noodle here is cooked, but they didn't actually char it or give it any of the wok flavor. So it's just ordinary hor fun or rice noodles at the bottom. But what they put on top of it is this really thick gravy, lots and lots of this black bean paste gravy, which is very flavorful, and there's a very nice black bean flavor coming from here. Just that not the black pepper that they add here only adds a mild black pepper spiciness to the dish. It doesn't overwhelm you with any black pepper taste, which I was expecting more of that. But one thing I also liked was the beef slices here. The beef slices, when you eat it, when the dish is still warm, is nice, tender and soft, and then also fluffy in your mouth. The bite texture is fluffy, so I really like their black pepper beef here. To the end of our short adventure here at this food center. This food center, a good place to come to this food center is for lunch. A lot of people may prefer to go to the Holland Food Centre. That place there during lunchtime, peak hour, the queues, but here not as bad. So if you don't want to come for lunch, you can come here for lunch. And there are a few stalls they can try here that are quite good. And if you come here during dinner time, I'm afraid this place will be closed, but you have a wide variety of restaurants all around this place for you to eat and try. And it does seem that this place is being developed, because there are a few places behind there where it seems to be a construction site where they're going to build other places there, which I'm not sure what they're going to build there, but it will be interesting to see what comes up here. And this place here, like I said, is a very popular dining area during evening time for dinner. So if you do like dining, come here. If you want to eat something for lunch, go to the food center. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me for my food adventure here today. I surely enjoyed it. I'm sure you did too, or I'm sure you will do if you come here. And before you go, please do me a favor. Please help me by liking my video, sharing my video, and also subscribing to my channel. And lastly, but the most important thing, the thing that you have to do is to join me for my next food adventure, where I will explore more area to find out all the delicious hawker food, street foods in Singapore. So join me. Bye bye.